Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago Bears fans. Let's get to the news. Now, fans of the Chicago Bears, you know how this season has been nothing short of a roller coaster. The team, sitting comfortably at 4-2 in the NFC North, has shown resilience, especially on defense, which has been a key factor in their recent success. But as always, the NFL is a league of constant change, and this latest rumor could reshape the entire landscape of the division and potentially the Bears' Super Bowl ambitions. So what's happening? Well, according to sources close to the league, including the well-respected Adam Schefter, there's a strong buzz that the Denver Broncos, who are currently in a deep rebuild with a record of 1-5 and a defense that's been giving up an alarming 32 points per game, are exploring some major moves. And one of those moves could involve trading their star cornerback, Patrick Surtain, who's widely regarded as one of the best in the league. Surtain, just 25 years old, has been a cornerstone of the Broncos' defense, and his stats so far in 2025 are nothing short of elite. Through the first 15 games of the season, he's accumulated 32 tackles, snagged 3 interceptions, and even added a sack to his stat line. His coverage grade from PFF is an impressive 92.6, which puts him among the top corners in the league. What makes him even more valuable is his ability to shut down receivers, allowing an EPA per target of just 18, and forcing an 18% incompletion rate when targeted. Plus, he's faced 38 targets, top in the league, meaning quarterbacks are actively avoiding throwing his way, a testament to his shutdown ability. His career stats are remarkable: 198 tackles, 14 interceptions, 4 forced fumbles, and 3 Pro Bowl appearances. However, his 2025 season has been slightly hampered by a lingering ankle injury that limited his snaps to just 81. Despite this, he's still showing flashes of his elite form, and teams like the Bears are undoubtedly eyeing him as a potential game-changer for their secondary. Now, what's truly intriguing about the potential trade is the proposed package. The Broncos, in a desperate situation with their rebuild, are reportedly open to trading Surtain for a second-round pick in the 2026 draft, along with Jaylon Johnson. This is a significant move, especially considering Johnson's value and leadership in the Bears' secondary. Trading Johnson would free up around $3 million in cap space, which the Bears could then reinvest into rebuilding their offensive line, an area that's been a concern this season, especially with the injuries piling up. The Bears, sitting at 4-2 and with a cap space of roughly $8 million, are in a prime position to make a push for a shutdown corner to bolster their defense, especially after injuries to Tyrique Stevenson and Jaylon Johnson himself, both of whom are listed as questionable for Week 8. This potential move makes a lot of sense for the Bears. Their secondary has been solid, but is vulnerable when key players go down. With Surtain's elite coverage skills and experience, he could serve as the anchor that elevates the entire unit to an elite level. Imagine a duo of Surtain and Kyler Gordon, whose PFF grade is an outstanding 89.4, leading the charge. Gordon has been a bright spot in the secondary, and pairing him with a player of Surtain's caliber could turn the Bears' defense into one of the league's most formidable. They've already been ascending this season, leading the league in interceptions with 12 total. Adding Surtain would not only improve their pass defense, but also bring a veteran leadership presence that could be crucial in high-pressure moments, especially in the playoffs. From the Broncos' perspective, it's a tricky situation. They're clearly prioritizing draft picks to select a franchise quarterback in the upcoming draft, and losing Surtain could be part of a broader strategy to rebuild the secondary with younger talents or draft picks. Their defense, as I mentioned earlier, is struggling, giving up an average of 32 points per game, and they're likely looking to accumulate more picks to bolster their roster from the ground up. The Broncos are also showing some optimism with their offensive assets like Bo Nix, who's been solid this season with an EPA pass of -0.10, but without that fortified secondary, their chances of turning things around quickly are slim. Meanwhile, the Bears are optimistic about their outlook. With their current roster and the addition of a shutdown corner like Surtain, They could significantly improve their chances not only of clinching the NFC North title, but also making a deep run into the playoffs. The secondary's growth, especially with the potential addition of Certain, project a +9 increase in turnovers, which is huge in terms of field position and scoring opportunities. Their pass yards allowed per game have dropped from 194 to 165, showing tangible improvements. Their red zone defense has also seen a boost, climbing from 54% to 68%, which is critical in close games. Furthermore, the team's offensive side has been shored up somewhat, especially with the recovery of Cole Kmet from his back injury. Since his return, the Bears' offense has looked more balanced and capable of sustaining drives, giving quarterback Caleb Williams more support. Williams is still developing, but with a strong defense and a reliable secondary, his job becomes much easier, especially in high-stakes moments like playoff games. The team's overall trajectory looks promising, and the addition of a player like Certain could be the last piece needed to elevate this team from good to great. Looking ahead, the Super Bowl odds have shifted favorably for the Bears. Before, they were at +1-0, but now, with the potential addition of Certain, those odds have shortened to +500 according to DraftKings. That's a remarkable jump, reflecting the confidence in their improved roster and the belief that they could be real contenders this season. If they manage to lock in Certain, it would send a message to the entire league. The Bears aren't just trying to compete, they're aiming for the top, for that elusive Super Bowl title. This move could also serve as a catalyst for their defense to become a true wall, reminiscent of the legendary Peanut Tillman days, forging a defensive dynasty in Windy City that could sustain success for years to come. So, fans, the big picture here is that the NFL landscape is shifting, and the Chicago Bears are right in the middle of it. The potential acquisition of Patrick Certain II, in exchange for Jalen Johnson and a second-round pick, represents a bold and strategic move that could define this franchise's season, and possibly the next decade. It's not just about one player, it's about the vision of a team that wants to contend, that's willing to make bold moves to secure their future. The secondary is already on the rise, and adding Certain could be the final ingredient in their recipe for greatness. This team, led by their young quarterback and guided by their emerging stars, is setting the stage for something special. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. To wrap this up, it's clear that the Chicago Bears are not resting on their laurels. They see the potential to turn this season into a real Super Bowl run, and they're eyeing moves that could elevate them to elite status. The addition of Patrick Certain II, if it happens, would send shockwaves through the league and reaffirm their status as serious contenders. It's a smart, aggressive move that aligns perfectly with their current trajectory, building a defense that can carry them deep into the postseason and beyond. And for us, fans of the Bears, it's an exciting time. The future looks bright and the possibilities are endless. So stay tuned, because this story is far from over. We'll be here bringing you all the latest updates, analysis, and insights as things unfold, because one thing's for sure. When it comes to the Chicago Bears, the best is yet to come. And now, Chicago Bears fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news.